Hello everybody, we're back to talk about the Kubota ZD326 zero-turn mower. This mower is a phenomenal lawnmower and very heavy duty. If you can find something like this on the used market with low time, I don't think you'll be disappointed. This particular mower we picked up back in spring of '07, which makes it roughly 13 years old. Zero turn, diesel, 300 series, 26 horsepower. I don't know what the S means, still haven't figured that out yet. They also came out with a ZG, G for gas, 327, 27 horsepower, and a ZD 331, which had 31 horsepower. I'm not sure why you'd want that unless you want the 72-inch deck. But this particular model has a 60-inch deck, and it is heavy duty. There is some serious steel down there as far as thickness. There's a shot of the gearbox, which was recently overhauled. You can see the U-joint that connects the shaft to turn the gearbox. Belt was recently replaced. This particular model has a right side discharge. If I had it to do over, I'd probably go with the rear discharge. I happen to like that personally. That's what we have on the Bush Hog. Gas tanks are roughly 6 to 6.5 gallons each. There's a right and a left. There's the left side tank. You can see the hydrostatic drives, oil filter. This is the battery tender that I hook up to. Hydrostatic drive. There's the 3-cylinder Kubota diesel motor. Boy, it's a workhorse. Lots of torque. Haven't had a single problem with it. That's one of the hydrostatic filters, and there's actually another one. There's two that you want to replace when you go to do the fluid change. Radiator, I blow that out every time I cut. There's your dipstick, oil fill. This is your flip up to give you access to visual cues. I like to check on this with the belt running just to make sure the pulleys are turning true. This is your park brake. You cannot start it unless this thing is in the park position. This is raises and lowers your deck. Over here is your control panel. Right here is your engagement for the belt. Come up here and it engages right about there. I usually give it a little bit of power and then slowly engage it. This is your throttle. I always start with a little bit of gas. This is your low oil light, battery, voltage. This is your glow plug. I run that for about 5 to 10 seconds, depending on how warm it is outside. And then this shows is a light that will come on when your right-hand tank gets low. This is the hour meter. You can see we're showing 236 hours. This is what sets the deck level. You never ever want to try to turn this until you've raised the deck completely up, and then, and only then, do you want to make an adjustment, and then you set the deck back down. One of the cool features of this mower is this articulating deck. See the housings, there's 3 of them obviously for 3 blades. The nut comes off, the washer comes off, the blades come off, and then the cups come off and expose the ring clips. If you ever have to remove the housing, you gotta pull that ring clip off. That's a pretty cool feature though, I like that. It really comes in handy when you go to do maintenance. Okay, I just figured something out. Took me 14 years. But this thing floats, so you can rotate it and put it back in the clip. But when you need to use it, slide it forward and get it to lock in. That's really slick. Much better. Then you pull it out, lock it in the pin. Pull the pins out. There's a couple ways to set this up. For a long time I allowed the front axle to pivot, but I found that it did more scalping and just I didn't care for it. So I tried the fixed front end, and in order to fix it, to fix the axle, you go here and here with the pins. So to start this thing, you want to have your park brake set, which it is set. I like to give it a little bit of throttle, make sure that's off. Turn your glow plug on for 5 to 10 seconds. Make sure your fuel is on. And you can see it is on. And fire it up. HPTO. Slowly engage. Right about there is lock it in. Disengage the parking brake. Bring the power up. I run the power at full power, just off of full power. We're going to wrap it up. That's the ZD326. If you're in the market for a new zero turn, this will run you about 15 grand, but you can buy them used between 5 and 10, depending on the hours and condition. I'll tell you what, I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's an awesome mower. I really, really like it. Okay, that'll wrap it up.